Guess we are stuck back here now, stuck in a place I really never thought we would see again, and absolutely not something I expected to see come out of the year of 2020. Roblox and Ready Player One are collaborating once again to bring us a Roblox event regarding the new Ready Player 2, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't excited, and lying is a sin, so we don't want to do that right now. I'm not trying to curse this year any further than it has already progressed. Roblox The Ready Player One adventure begins, the official start of the previous RPO event, and this announcement was actually created in March of 2018, so we are coming up to 3 years ago, and it's weird because for some reason the memory I have of this event post being uploaded is very vivid. Perhaps it's the trauma still left over from the event, but it just occurred to me that there is going to be a lot of people who probably didn't get to experience the first event, but if I go into full detail it really would take the entire video to explain. So in the vaguest way possible, for the Ready Player One event we got given a bunch of clues on the official event page, and there was a total of 3 keys to collect, but we had to collect them in the specific order of copper, jade and crystal. The keys could have been in quite literally any game on Roblox, and the clues gave away absolutely nothing, but once you collected all 3 keys in the correct order you could then enter the 4th and final mission. The first person to complete that mission would win the Dominus Venari, and anyone after that got the golden wings of the Pathfinder. Of course, the only person who won that Dominus was Roku, and it's kind of a sweet ending because I believe he is a builder on Roblox, and being the only winner really helped him get noticed in the community. But I don't want people thinking this was some small easy Roblox event, because this was one of the longest and one of the hardest Roblox events that we have ever been through. It was just months of the entire community working together and creating theories and trying to figure out each of the clues, and although it was excruciatingly painful, I did enjoy it very much. Hello there, please make sure to leave a like on this video and you'll become my favourite person in the whole entire world. And of course, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, because we are currently trying to reach 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So apparently sometime during November, Ready Player 2 is going to become a thing, it's going to get released, and a couple of days ago they tweeted something called the Ready Player 2 virtual tour, but that's not the part we are focusing on here, because the most important thing to us on this page is the little dates and details to be announced, and right below that is the miraculous words Roblox event, meaning that Ready Player 2 and Roblox are both planning and working on a new collaborative event, which is already super exciting news on its own. But take a look at this. Creekcraft tweeted, Roblox Ready Player 2 event, oh my god, thank you at Roblox, and the official account themselves retweeted that, followed by Bloxy News tweeting pretty much the same thing, and they also retweeted that one too. So it then becomes very apparent that they are listening and they are trying to hype everyone up, because if the first RPO event was big almost 3 years ago, then just imagine how insanely massive it's gonna be this time around. Now, with Roblox having almost 200 million monthly active players, Bloxy News replied to themselves with, keep in mind nothing is known about this event, it could be like the original Ready Player One event, or it could be a much smaller one. The best thing we can do right now is just wait until they release more information, which is absolutely right. It's very, very early days and we barely have any information on the event. Like, all we know right now is that it's happening and nothing more than that. But Ready Player 2 themselves just replied, or it could be much bigger. In just 6 words, they have just sent the entire Roblox community into a frenzy. Everyone is currently freaking out and getting excited, and I'm pretty sure we are all still traumatized or something, because we are already driving ourselves insane just from thinking about possible theories and clues and basically just what the entire event could possibly be. Look, I don't even know how long I just talked about that for. Like, I'm pretty sure I just kept going and going coming and going, so I do apologise, but I could talk for hours and hours about this event because it probably was one of the best Roblox will ever have, which is interesting when you realise pretty much all of my Ready Player One event videos had something negative to say. So I suppose we can dive into the story behind that, because I wasn't always one to say stick with your own opinion. If you like an update, then cool, you like it, or if you don't like an update, then cool, you don't like it. And in fact, back then, I typically stuck to the every Roblox update is bad side of things. Whether I liked something that Roblox did or not, it felt like I had to say it was awful purely because that's what the majority of people stuck with too. It's not that big of a deal now because the past is the past and none of that matters now. It's just very interesting to see how different people become in just a matter of years. Like, personal growth will always be one of the best things in the entire world. If you would like to know my real opinion on the Ready Player One event on Roblox from 2018, the opinion that I simply stopped myself from sharing because pertaining to the crowd of I hate every single thing Roblox has ever done seemed to be more appealing to me apparently, I guess we can do that right now because I absolutely loved the Ready Player One event more than anything, and I'm excluding the egg hunt events from this statement because that's more of a yearly thing that we have all grown to know and love, but the RPO event was one standalone thing to collaborate with the movie itself. I say this with 100% genuineness. I well and truly believe that the Ready Player One event is the best event to have ever taken place on Roblox, and I have a bunch of reasons that I am super duper excited to finally dive into. Ready Player One was the best event in Roblox history, an entire month of the entire player base working together to solve puzzles and clues that all led to one epic moment. If the Ready Player 2 event is bigger, I am ready. Look, I was gonna try explaining something like this myself, but then I saw that Creekcraft perfectly captured how pretty much the majority of the community is feeling towards the idea of this event taking place. I say pretty much everyone because just like with every single thing, there is people that aren't the biggest fan of the idea. Oh no, not this again, please, no, please, and that is completely fine. Whether you like this event, whether you hate this event, whether you simply couldn't care less, it changes absolutely nothing, and you obviously have the right to stick with your own opinion. I will say this one thing though, because even if you genuinely hate and cannot stand the idea of the Ready Player 2 event, please just try and give it a chance before you quite literally judge a book by its cover. If you try it out and you still hate it, then fair enough, but judging by how much work is going to go into this, I think they more than deserve a chance. Purely based on how difficult the previous Ready Player One event was, I already know how excruciatingly painful this one is going to end up being. Like, I remember genuinely becoming frustrated over the first one because it was just so hard to figure out, and even when we were all so sure that we figured out one of the clues, we kept trying over and over and failing over and over, only to then realise we got it completely wrong. However, despite all of that pain and suffering, I am beyond excited to see this new event and watch it come to Roblox. I am super duper looking forward to the entire community pulling together once again to figure out clues and create theories, and watch everyone helping each other, even though there can only be one winner for the grand prize throughout the entire thing. Each person kind of just subconsciously realizes that unless we help each other, there is no chance we are going to make it past the first clue. But anyway, you guys think of Roblox and Ready Player One working together on a new Ready Player 2 event. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.